Soup! It's Sunday and I'm going to quickly make my vlog. There are so many things going through my head. I even wrote them down on this Chinese newspaper. So applaud Chris. This is absolutely the first video he's ever made with a resemblance of a plan. Why do I even have a Chinese newspaper in my room? I don't know. But let's see. First of all, that makes no sense. Mi Shao Xing Nao. Okay, no, seriously, I don't know Chinese. That was probably very racist. Yes, 3 music CDs and our favorite 3 DVDs. I have every album I own down here on my bed for no reason, because I don't sleep on them. But I would have to say that my favorite CDs. Oh my god, I just cracked this one in half. That is so sad. Number 1. Plasticines LP1, definitely, awesome band, check them out, I'll link you to their MySpace. Number 2, Cassette Kids, awesome band, check them out, I'll link them to their YouTube. The rest is kind of hard. It'd have to be between these 3, which is Muse, Black Holes and Revelations, awesome album, check it out, won't link you because you should know what Muse is. Ting Tings, come on, awesome. And The Strokes, because they're also awesome. My 3 favorite DVDs are The Dark Knight. I mean, everyone loves The Dark Knight. You can't go wrong. Leno and Woodley, because these are the funniest. If you're in America, you probably haven't heard of Leno and Woodley, but seriously, Google them or something. Star Wars. Not this particular one. All of them, but this is the first Star Wars film that I found in our DVD cupboard. So, Star Wars, every Star Wars film is awesome. Speaking of Star Wars, I just got back from Sydney. Yes, I flew to Sydney for the Star Wars exhibit at the Powerhouse Museum, and it was pretty good. It was alright. I mean, like, I saw, you know, the big model X-Wings that they made to film them, and the Star Destroyers and stuff. That was really cool. You know, the Yoda puppet, that was cool. You know, just lots of cool stuff like that. My favorite would probably be the model spaceships, because I'm one of those nerds that could tell you the difference between a Z-95 Headhunter and a Corellian Cruiser. So, yeah. Sydney is probably the most famous city of Australia because it has that opera house that looks like some kind of weapon that a curvy ninja might use, and it has that bridge, because bridges, wow man, bridge. I mean, no offense, I have friends that live in Sydney, I have friends from Sydney. Sydney can be good, but honestly, Melbourne craps all over you guys. And, you know, the Sydney people might be saying, oh, yeah, but we've seen Underbelly, that TV show that Americans haven't heard of. But Underbelly is pretty much this show about these gangsters living in Melbourne. That was actually a true story, and it wasn't allowed to be aired in Melbourne because the trials are still on for these drug dealers, so they didn't want to air them in case they changed our attitudes, which is kind of dumb because they're bad people anyway, and I don't know how I can possibly change your attitude on somebody who's a murderer. But hey, whatever. Yeah, so it was aired in Sydney, and Sydney gives kind of bad image to Melbourne, but let me just say, that is the best part about Melbourne, because we have all these underworld gangsters, and they don't kill us, they don't kill the pedestrians like they do in Sydney, we don't get mugged, no, the bad guys kill each other here, it's good, you know, it keeps they have their own little circle of life going, they don't interrupt in our little world here. You see, you've got the gangster world and you've got our world, but in Sydney, you've got the gangster world and you've got our world, and they're like, die, bitch! So, yes. Well, check it out, right, please, that's pretty exciting. My BFFL video, I uploaded episode 3, I filmed it with my friend Justin, and a lot of people have been saying, oh yeah, you overused the swear gag's boring, you used it so many times, it just got boring, it was, yeah. Well, this is what I say to you people that get bored of the swear gag. The swear gag is never quite boring, you pieces of because the swear is going to keep God down to everyone. YouTube. So, and yeah, I mean, the swear gag never gets old. And if you could read lips, you would have had a good time with that. Let's see, the temperature today is going to be 17 to 22 degrees Celsius. And my favourite YouTubers, I'm just going to say now, Ashton, Sarah, Darcy, everyone, BOXXY is the love of my life. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?